Hi everyone, Metal Breakdown here. So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do podcast episode number 3. It's been a while, I know. I started the podcast back in September, I think. Back then I wanted to make like a weekly episode, but for some unknown reason I decided not to do it. Well, it's not that unknown because the podcast was not really getting views. First episode was decent. I think now it's around 300 views. But the second one got like 90 views in a few months, which is awful. None of my video performed as poorly as that. But it was not like the biggest subject ever neither. So yeah, I'm trying to do that again today with subject that might concern more people. Today we will talk about the best metal tours of a summer 2020. The reason why I wanted to talk about this subject in particular is because there's so many tours this summer. It's crazy. It's probably the biggest summer ever for metal tours. And yeah, we'll talk about each and every one of them, about the main band like the headliner, and about the bands that are opening. So we'll see which one is the best with the openers, the headliner, the out of stages, like the production and everything. We don't know everything yet, but we know, for example, for Rammstein that it will be completely insane because we already saw the stage in Europe. So yeah, we can start to talk about Rammstein. I think they have an opener for them, but it's a band that I don't even know, and that they don't have many likes on their Facebook page or anything, so I don't think that a lot of people know them. So when we are talking about this Rammstein tour, it will be more about Rammstein themselves because, yeah, that's mainly for what people are going to buy ticket. It's for Rammstein and not for the opening act, unlike the other tours that have so many great bands. So yeah, you're paying for Rammstein, you're going to have a great time. I saw them myself. I think it was in, I would tend to say 2017 or maybe 18. They were playing the Rock Fest in Quebec. Uh, Incredible show. They were the headliner of that day. I was in like the VIP zone, so I was pretty close. It was completely insane. Now I think that the show is even bigger with even more fire and pyrotechnics and everything. So yeah, this should be completely insane. I won't be close this time around though because they're coming to Montreal. They're doing only like I think 10 dates in North America. So yeah, I'm really lucky. But there was like a zone closer to the stage. Now it's already sold out. It's sold out in like less than an hour. So I was not fast enough to get tickets in that zone, so I'll be general admission. Will still be a pretty cool show, but yeah, if you're going to that show, it's definitely for Rammstein and nothing else other than that. Second tour we can talk about right now is the Rage Against the Machine tour with Run the Jewels. I know them a bit for Run the Jewels I'm talking about now. But again, it's another tour that people will be there mainly for the headliner, I assume, because yeah, Run the Jewels is not bad at all, but it's more a recent band, and Rage Against the Machine got their success in the 90s, so not the same crowd, but we never know. So again, just like Rammstein, people will be there for the headliner. Apparently the prices are insane, but once again, I'm really lucky because I'll see them in Quebec City for it's called the Festival d'été de Québec. And there's like a pass. It's like $100 for the 11 days of the festival because yeah, there's 11 days. So even if I only go for Rage Against the Machine, it won't be that expensive. Probably less expensive than a regular show in like an arena or something like that. So I'm not complaining. It will be interesting to see what they'll do. I don't think they'll have a new album or anything, so it will probably only be like the first 3 albums and maybe some songs from Renegade, the cover album, but we never know. Pretty excited for that as well. Another great reunion in 2020. Now I left the 3 other tours that I wanted to talk about today for the last tours I'm going to talk about because they're the one I'm the most excited about. So let's talk about that Deftones tour first. It's a great tour, really, really fucking good with Gojira. I love the 2 bands, but I love Gojira even more, so I'm sad that it's not like co-headlining because I think it's Deftones headlining with Gojira always playing before them, but it will still be cool. I really love the combination. They also have Puppy as the opening act. I never listened to Puppy, so I know that people are not really that happy about that, but I really don't know Puppy. I could react to Puppy on my channel because I think it's really popular among the reaction channels, so maybe I could do that and get a decent amount of views. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But yeah, if I go to that tour, I'll probably go. Pretty much sure I'll attend that show, but it will be mainly for Deftones and Gojira and not really for Puppy, but we never know. After that, there's the Slipknot tour. Incredible tour, guys. I'm excited for the 4 bands that are performing. There's Slipknot, A Day to Remember, On the Road, and Cut Orange. I already saw each and every band on that tour, so yeah, all 4 of them, I already saw them live. They're all incredible, but I was supposed to see A Day to Remember on their last headlining tour last fall, but there was that Rings of Saturn show at the same moment, like on the same night, so I had to make a choice. At first I wanted to go to A Day to Remember, but all my friends were going to Rings of Saturn and I wanted to be with my friends and everything, so after all I picked Rings of Saturn. So yeah, now I'm excited to see that. I'll still see A Day to Remember after they drop their new album, You're Welcome. I still don't know when it's coming out, but probably soon because it was supposed to come out in fucking November at first, so we have to get it soon, right? Cut Orange will also have a new album. I think it's coming out next month. So yeah, this will be interesting. I still have not listened to any of the singles, so maybe I could do that as well in reaction on my channel. It's up to you guys. Just let me know what you want again in the comment section. On the road, I don't think they'll have new stuff because they put out an album I think 2 years ago, so I think we'll have to wait a bit more, but this album was pretty cool. And I saw them live with Bring Me the Horizon before they dropped the album, and it was a cool show, so definitely excited to see them again. And yeah, of course, Slipknot. Can't wait to hear the new songs from We Are Not Your Kind, which was my favorite album of 2019. And yeah, I saw Slipknot I think twice during the .5, the Great Chapter touring cycle, but yeah, with the new songs it will be even better, I assume. So super excited for that, guys. And the last tour we still need to talk about today is my favorite one, the one I think is the best, even better than that Slipknot tour, which is awesome, but because of all the opening act I have to go with the Megadeth tour as my favorite tour of the summer. Megadeth is the only band of the big 4 I never saw live. I had so many chances to see them, but it was never I was never getting there. There was always something to prevent me from seeing them live. I kind of saw them live once. There was that festival in 2013, but I was on the second stage because I was waiting for Avenged Sevenfold. Megadeth was playing on the other stage right next to it, so I kind of saw them live, but not really at the same time, not a full real Megadeth experience like what I want to have. So I'll see them in October. They're coming to Montreal with fucking Lamb of God, which I saw 5 times. Trivium, my second favorite band, which I also saw 5 times. So super stoked for both Lamb of God and Trivium. Trivium will have a brand new album Then Lamb of God also announced their self-titled album coming out in May, I think, with the song Checkmate. I did the reaction for that, so if you want to check it out, it's there on my YouTube channel. And there's another band who is on that tour. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking In Flames, which I freaking love. Saw them live twice last year. I was freaking out over their last album, Eye the Mask. Freaking fantastic. And it will be weird because Chris Broderick is now playing with In Flames. He said on Instagram that he will do this tour as well. And he wasn't fucking Megadeth before. So it will be pretty interesting to see if there's some tension between him and Dave Mustaine. I don't know, guys. Just some cool stuff that we'll see about, because yeah, they will be together during 4 months during this tour, because I think it's starting in May and ending in October or June until October. I don't know, but it's a really long tour. And it's the best one because every fucking band on that tour is absolutely incredible, among my favorite bands of all time. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it for this podcast. I said I wanted to do between 10 and 15 minutes per podcast, except when we'll have guests, because yeah, sometimes maybe I'll do podcasts with friends, or even some of you guys, if you want to participate, we could arrange something, then maybe they will be a bit longer. But that's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll probably do another one soon, so if you have some questions that I should do the podcast about for next time, tell me in the comment section, but it will depend on the success of this podcast, because if no one watched this one, I might not do another one until a while. So we'll see about that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys.